Cancer Connect Ireland is a new project spearheaded by former international cyclist Joe Barr. Based on a project called HopeCam in the United States, which is currently in 47 states, supporting families with children with cancer stay in touch with their school friends through the medium of modern technology. The event in Derry was hosted by Joe Barr and attended by representatives from both sides of the border, as this will be a cross-border project involving schools in Derry and Donegal. Brenda Stevenson, the Mayor of Derry, Michael McBride, representing the Donegal County Council, and Ina Barrett from the Irish Cancer Society were all present at the launch. Also present were a number of the children themselves and their parents, and indeed a representative from the schools in Donegal.
You know, it's been 2 years in the making when we thought about it at the start. You know, after I met Len Forkus of HopeCam in America, and how he impacted and influenced me to try and press on and see could we do it here. You know, we've gone twice to the race across America, failed once, successful this time, and we've managed to progress it to a point where we've actually started today. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud that the fact that all the guys in my team who do all the groundwork on these events that we're doing, like who are all contributing voluntary, and you know, traveling around the world for me, you know, doing everything for me. Like, you know, I'm very proud for them. It's easy to keep rolling a starting point on, and you know, as a steering group that we've got here with Shane Wallace and with William Allen and Tony Cully Foster and myself and whatever, we all agreed that we would keep the project simple. So everything about it simple, right down to our logo, how we're behaving, how we're trying to interact with the families. Just keep it all simple, because at the end of the day, these are kids who are sick. It's families who are beaten up already. We don't need to beat them up anymore. We need to try and help them.
I can see this work, and I think it has huge potential. It's just getting everybody to work together, I suppose, and try to make it happen. Yeah. But I think it's great potential.
Hello, Shauna. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good.
And excited about this project, Shauna?
Great. We've been awake since 6:30 this morning, iPad day, so so it's great. It's a wonderful initiative, and we're delighted to be part of it, and delighted to hopefully pilot a successful project for the area. It's great.
And what's this young lady's name?
Maya.
Maya. And you've a nice new iPad to take home with you now, Maya. Are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to be teaming up with all your schoolmates, are you?
Yeah.
It's a great project, you know, very much needed for the likes of SHAUNA, you know. Helps out greatly with school if he's missing school. He's not going to fall behind. He can keep in contact with the teacher and do his work, so when he goes back to school, he doesn't feel that he's missed out on any of the lessons. He's there at the same place everybody else is with his lessons, so it's absolutely brilliant for Shane, yeah.
And I'm sure it's going to be exciting for his schoolmates as well, something new. We were talking to Jane Reynolds there, so it's something very new for the class as well, to have this guy who's not directly with them, but with them in a very different sort of a way.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Children and technology, they just absolutely love it. So it'll be a brilliant, you know, a brilliant new thing in the classroom, you know, and that there is another child that's, you know, keeping up with them, but in a different way.
Sean Gallagher.
Where are you from, Sean?
I'm from County Donegal.
Yes. Guidor, I think.
Yeah, Guidor, yeah.
And which school do you go to, Sean?
Lunya. Yeah, Lunya School.
Okay. And I'm sure you have a lot of friends there, do you?
Yeah, we have a lot of friends there, yeah.
So you're looking forward now to teaming up with them now on your new iPad?
Yeah, looking forward to that, yeah.
Have you had an iPad before?
No.
First one?
Yeah, first one.
Okay, so you'll need a bit of practice on it, will you?
Yeah, well.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, Sean, lovely seeing you here today. Did you enjoy today?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, yeah. It was very, very good.
Hi Sarah, had you a nice date here today?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. And you got a brand new iPad, Sarah?
Yeah.
What have you to say? She likes it.
I like it.
You like it very much, yeah. It's going to make a big difference, is it?
It'll be lovely now for her, and especially for the wee friends at school, and she's very good with technology.
Yeah.
So it'll be brilliant, and it'll keep her in touch, and it'll, more important as well, let the wee ones in the school see how things, and it'll not be such a shock, you know, to them.
Of course.
You know, she'll not be as isolated.
Yeah.
And, you know, so.
Yeah.
We travelling to Dublin and stuff, or when we're in Crumlin.
Of
be
course. Brilliant. And we tend to forget, Jimmy, how good the kids are with the technology, so it's sort of second nature to them.
It seems to be they're brought up with it now, and whereas the rest of us struggle a bit or whatever, now they seem to have a handle on it.
Yeah. And has missing school been a big issue up to this?
I suppose we're concerned initially about her being sick, but now that she's better, or was certainly in better form, and that we'd like her, you know, to continue on with her education as much as possible.
We are so excited about it, and I'm delighted on behalf of the Irish Cancer Society and in particular on behalf of Really for Life Donegal Committee, who were instrumental in bringing this whole concept to Donegal. We're really excited because it's hugely important for kids to remain connected during this difficult time. I know as an adult survivor how isolating cancer can be, but because adults aren't good at conversing one another, but children are. They overcome all the awkwardness and the barriers that they face. So if they're given the opportunity to connect with one another, they will. And it's great from the sick child's perspective, and it's great from their friends' perspective, because this will help educate schools and introduce cancer in a non-threatening manner, and it will help them to understand that young people do get sick and that they do have cancer, and that is the reason why they're out of school, and hopefully it'll be for a short time and that they'll be able to reunite then quickly again.
We're here today, some 6 months on from I first met Joe, and we've launched the first set of iPads. Vitally important service for the families who are going to use them. These young people who have been stricken with cancer, who are socially excluded from their schools and from their communities because of their illness, and in many ways socially excluded from their own family members. The use of the iPad now and the use of the internet will allow them to connect within their schools, stay in touch with their peers, get their schoolwork home, and indeed keep connected with the wider world as well, because the internet connects us with everybody now, and we're all on social media. We're all on Facebook and Twitter and you name it, WhatsApp, and what's going on out there. So I think it's a very important.
We never know when it's going to land on one of our own schools' doors, you know, and many of them probably are in this situation. And I think, you know, our schools in Donegal and Derry, they're very progressive, and the teachers, you know, are they're very open-minded to the types of things that are needed in schools, and I think the standard of the education over the last 10 or 15 years in primary education in particular, I think has really risen. They're achieving very highly academically and on the sports fields and stuff like that, and I think they'll grip this and take it and move it forward and help Joe and his team to make it into, you know, a national project that will be that'll be so beneficial to so many people going forward.
So there you have it. Cancer Connect Ireland has been launched here in Derry today. It's a joint project between Donegal and Derry, and hopefully will be a very successful one. This is Charlie Collins for Donegal TV at the Seagate Complex in Derry.